Hello, beautiful souls. This is Sarah Ariana, and this is an energy update for Monday, July the 10th, 2023. Now that we're in July, we are entering a time of increased pockets of light. And this is exciting. For some of you, you will feel the flow and the wave of love, the deep peace within your being. And you will feel a level of contentment that you've never felt before for longer periods now. There is nothing that ruffles your feathers. You have a view, an outlook of the bigger picture. And also for those that have deep empathy, deep sensitivity, and may have been brought to their knees if they saw someone in despair or hurting, animals, nature, whichever it may be. This level that may have brought you to your knees in the past, you may have experienced it for hours, days, months, or years, has dissipated to some extent or completely, to the fact that yes, you are still empathic, you are highly sensitive. However, you know that all is well. There's a plan, and you are part of that plan. We are all part of this plan. And if you're not feeling this infinite love, the unconditional happiness, this bliss state yet, know that there is hope. There is a hope. For so many of us are feeling this, and we still continue to ride the roller coaster of energy. For some days, I think it was early last week, nausea came in, upset stomach, and then a few days later it was deep tiredness. And it's these sensations we continue to go through. And we ride the wave. We allow this to happen. We honor the vessel that we are in. And we support and honor our vessel with what it needs, whether that be grounding, resting, sleep, exercise, drinking water. There's many tools, and you know what those tools are right for you. So yes, it is an exciting time. For now, we are really experiencing these pockets of happiness, of bliss, of infinite love and light for longer periods now. And what does this mean? This means we are now moving into becoming who we are meant to be. And with that comes creation, manifestation, and play. When we're in this level of happiness and infinite joy, and you may be experiencing divine synchronicities with people that arrive on your path that are now part of your soul family on some level. And you may also be experiencing incredible moments with nature and animals, out of this world experiences that bring you even more joy and happiness. And when we reach these stages, especially for longer periods of time of happiness, knowing that everything's all right, knowing that there's a divine plan, knowing that we're all connected, when all of this comes together, then you move into the space of wanting to play, of wanting to create. And this increases your energy even more. And the love flows through you. People feel this. And you may also go through another awakening again, where you can see energy, feel energy, know energy, hear energy with a higher vibration than what you were experiencing before. And this leads to the next Zoom event. I was in meditation, and the one consciousness came forward. And for those of you that don't know who the one consciousness is, I will link the video below, and I recommend listening to that video. They came forth and with a beautiful transmission. And when you listen to the video, you can feel the love. And It goes beyond the word of love. There isn't a word in our earthly language that describes the depth and the infinite amount of love. So in this next live Zoom event, it's going to be on July the 16th, 2023 at 11 a.m. Pacific time. This is going to be a 45-minute event. And when I was in meditation, the one consciousness came forward and wants to contribute to the energy that we are in this manifestation, play, and creation phase. The live Zoom event is called The One, for it's the one consciousness. And there is a disclaimer with this. When I was meditating with the one consciousness, this is their disclaimer. This live Zoom event is for the souls who are ready for the next phase of their journey and are ready to embody high vibrational manifestation for themselves and the world. So in this live Zoom event, it's connecting with the one consciousness in that infinite high vibrational love beyond dimensions and realms beyond this world, connecting with your highest self, and then anchoring this divine consciousness back into your human form and shining it out into the world, into what you manifest, into what you create. I am very excited about connecting with the one consciousness with all of you on this live Zoom event. For those of you that aren't able to make the live, you can still register for the event, and the video recording will be sent to you shortly after the event. So yes, we are in an incredible time on our planet. So it's definitely in this ebb and flow right now, trusting the energies, trusting your inner guidance. And the more that we do this, we become stronger and stronger in knowing who we are, trusting our energies, trusting our heart, and the light shines in and we shine out. It's this beautiful flow. It's this dance. And we are creating and manifesting in this energy of divine love, of divine light, and changing our world. It is emotional. It's emotional because some of us have waited so long to get here. And again, for those of you that are just awakening, that are not feeling this quite, feeling the hope in your heart and the knowing in your soul and every fiber of your being that yes, you will feel this. Continue to dive into the shadow work. Continue to trust, allow, and be. And the biggest takeaway is to listen to your heart. Listen to your inner guidance. And I leave this video with grounding energy on a walk I was on. And this maple tree that was in front of me, it was so healthy and so happy. And the maple branches were coming out of the base and the leaves all along the tree. And I haven't seen many maple trees in my path like this and wanted to share this with you. I thank you all so much for being here. Blessings of love and light to all. Namaste. This tree is so healthy. It's an incredible maple.